In the next 15 minutes, we will have found 15 more relics for the museum and this full set of Daedric armor, along with the ring on my right hand. Stick with me, I'm going to show you how. If you want to keep the armor that we're going to get at the end of the day here, you're going to need to bring along with you 5,000 gold. So swing by your house. You can check and see if you have any awards you haven't got yet. Otherwise, make sure you come in here and you take at least 5,000 with you. I have 10,000 on me right now, so I don't need to take it, but make sure before you leave the house you have 5k, and then head on over to your portal room if you set it up like me. If not, then you just fast travel or take a different way there. But we're gonna head to Windhelm, so portal over to Windhelm, and I'll see you there in just a minute. All right, once you get to Windhelm, take a second to enjoy the beautiful rainbow. But we want to head straight in. That's the front gate. We want to head straight into the inn right in front of us, Candlehearth Hall. Once you're inside, make your way over to Elda Earlydawn. Ask her to check a list of available bounties.
Of course.
And then deal with every available bounty. I already have them all, so you're not going to see anything pop up on my screen.
Enjoy your stay.
You should get a
and
whole
don't
bunch
break
of them.
nothing.
The one you want to make sure you have is this Kill Bandit Chief at Trader's Post. Okay, that's the one we're going to do right now. All right, leave Windhelm. Head to the edge of the little bridge here over the river. And once you get to the stables, the Windhelm stables, take a left and stay left at this crossroads. And then you just follow this road and it'll take you right to where you need to go. Okay, past the 2 farms. There's 2 farms along the route here. Hollyfrost and what was the other one called? Halal. I guess 3, because Brandy Mug Farm was right as you just passed the stable. So 3 farms. We're real close now. You can see it right there in the distance. Once I get just a tiny bit closer, I'm going to go into stealth. And we're going to take out the first 2 people maybe from stealth. We'll see. So you can see one sitting in the window there. I don't want the rabbit. Let's see if I can. Oh, they walked away from the window. All right, we will make our way up here just a tiny bit closer, and maybe to the top of this hill, and see if we can't let them come back to the window here in just a moment. All right, looks like he's coming back to the window. Let's see if we can't. All right, and we're still pretty much in stealth here. I'm going to move away from that spot because that's probably where they're going to come and look for me at. Move over here just a little bit and let them drop some aggro. Maybe not. Okay, so far I think we're good. We got a guy all by himself over here running after something. Oh, they're together. Oh, what are they fighting? This named person is who we need to beat. They're going to be the toughest one. Does the most damage, so make sure that they go down. All right, Bandit Chief is right here. Since we're in stealth, it was easy.
Ha! Found you.
The rest of these guys are archers and a mage. The mage is actually pretty... Yeah, pretty. Okay, good. So we took all of them down. Let's go loot them, especially the named person there. I forget their name, actually. I don't remember. Arian? I don't remember. Whoa! Holy smokes. I was not expecting... That guy almost did me in. I was not expecting to be attacked by a Sabertooth right there. Okay, this is the one we really need. Erwan, not Arwan. Sorry, I said it wrong the first time. All right, so take everything from Erwan, but the journal is what we're looking for, right? So down at the bottom right corner, it says, when I got to Skyrim, I sold most of the loot. And we find out that they sold it to a Khajiit named Madron. We've met Madron, and I will show you where you find Madron again. I like the armor, but in the end, I had no choice but to get rid of it, right? And if I wanted it back, I could always trade something to Madron that's equal value, like the Ring of Massor. So that is what we need to do next, is find this Ring of Massor, which we'll do here in just a moment. I think the Bandit Chief had a piece of museum armor on him, if I can find him. Is this him? Yes. And there it is, a Dwarven sword and Steel Imperial Gauntlet. So perfect. 2 pieces. There is a tower here we can loot real quick. We got to go back for the Ring of Master and some other museum pieces here in just a second. Come in here. There's a chest at the top. It's not where we're going right now, but might as well clear it out since we're sitting here. Grab the book on the pedestal. And there is a chest at the top we can grab real quick. But we're going to go into that building. What's inside? We got decent stuff. We'll take it. No museum pieces. That's fine. We'll find some right up here. All right, so instead of going straight in, jump on this pile of rocks on the back corner of the building. Make your way up to the roof. And then what I do is I go into stealth and then jump here so that I can get in. A couple things. You've got this steel mace. It is a museum piece if you haven't found it yet. Sometimes there's even a better mace there. I think I found a higher quality mace here before, I'm pretty sure. And here's your master level chest. Let's see if we can get this open pretty quickly here. Hopefully, I'm thinking right about here. Yeah, there we go. And look at that. We got some really nice pieces in here. We got a left and a right Elven Claw. Nice. Waning Magic Shield. Amulet of Stendar. And cards. Really nice things. Alright, here's the guy we took out from the window. Check him out. There is a chest right here. And on top of the chest, there is a Cliff Racer in a jar. Definitely a museum item. Sometimes these boots are different, so always check the armor because I think they randomize. And get lucky. Inside this chest, we have a Gallows Rock treasure map. So make sure you grab that. If you don't have the goat cheese yet, you can grab that goat cheese. Otherwise, there is another cheese over here that I don't have yet, sliced snowberry cheese. So I'll grab that piece. Make sure to check everything throughout this building. Sometimes, like this studded armor could be a different armor, right? So check inside every one of these. Make sure there's no pieces that you need. Shield in the corner. And then make your way over to this dead guy in the chair. This is Gunther. This is the person that she was referring to in that journal we just read. And he has the Ring of Master. So we're going to grab that Ring of Master right there. Do you remember where we needed to go? We needed to find Madron, the Khajiit Trader Madron. We've ran into twice in this gameplay. It actually stops in a few different places, but the places we know of is right near Whiterun Stables and right near Katla's Farm or Solitude Stables. It's actually up on the hill right here. I'm gonna head up to Solitude. I think what we'll do is we'll go there, and if he's not there, we'll wait a couple days till he shows up, because that caravan just goes from place to place. There's a few different places it stops at, but I think Solitude's probably our best bet. So I will meet you up there. All right, let's head up and see if they're here. Just got back to Katla's Farm, heading into Solitude here. And it looks like they are. I can see their tents. So great timing. Now, when you talk to Madron, you've got a few options here.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
So we're going to say, I understand you were sold a set of Daedric armor.
That is the truth.
The fourth option is, I'd like to buy it off of you. I want to keep the Ring of Master. I'm going to show it to you here in a second. I should have already done that. My fault. So, since I want to keep it, I'm going to say I'd like to buy it off of you for 5,000 gold.
Okay, you've talked me into it.
Now, this is Daedric armor, but other than the helmet, it's actually light armor. So check this out. We now have this Daedric mail. It's 94 armor, as opposed to this chitin armor, which is 64. So, massive increase. The boots go from 18 to 30, and the gloves 18 to 30. So huge bonus there. And then we have the Ring of Master. So this is, if you are doing a sneaky mage, this is perfect, right? Gives you stamina, it makes you harder to detect while sneaking by a bunch, 20%. And you have an illusion spell cost reduction of 30%. So these are all fantastic things. Now, right now I'm wearing Wanderlust, which gives me a boost to movement speed, stamina, and armor rating. For me, the Ring of Master is currently better than Wanderlust. I just don't use illusion. I increase stamina, harder to detect. Bonus to armor rating. It's a toss-up. It's up to you which route you want to go. I think for now, I'm going to put on the Ring of Master, because why not? We'll get some more stamina. We'll be harder to detect while sneaking. Here we have new armor. We need to make our way to an enchanting table and throw on enchantments. So I'll meet you back at our base where we can quickly enchant this. All right, we're back at the enchanting table. Doesn't this set of armor look way cooler than the other one? Let's take a look. We had on chitin. And it's not bad. It's what we've been wearing since episode 2, I think. We got it from Arvel the Swift. I think I like the look of this set a whole lot more. It's pretty cool. I wish we could wear the helmet, but heavy. I can't wear heavy. So we're going to stick with Korthor for now. All right, let's step up to the enchanting table. I'm not going to take you through all of the enchanting process. I think everybody understands how that works right now. The enchantments I'm going to get, I'm thinking I'm going to go health on the chest, speed or sneak on the boots. I haven't decided yet. And you guys can decide all on your own. Make your own, right? And for the gauntlets, I'm probably going to go with, where is it? Armor. Fortify armor. I think there was a 10% to armor in here. Light armor. There we go. Fortify light armor. That's the one I want. And it'll actually be like 11% more once you use the right gems. They're all inside of this thing. So make sure you get your pieces out. And then once you're using it, it will increase dramatically. So if we did this and we picked a Grand Soul gem and did Fortify light armor, it's actually 11%, so not bad. Those are what I'll probably end up going with here. I do think it's important to level up your smithing one, and I did level mine up 1 because that's going to help you create bolts. Now all I can create right now is silver bolts, which is fine, but that's how I was able to get myself to the point where I had some more bolts, because I was getting really low and tired of buying them all the time. All right, let's take a stop downstairs. Oh, wait, one thing before we do. Make sure that you stop up here and replicate your Ring of Master. You need 1 silver, 1 ruby. So I'm going to run across the way here. I'm going to grab my metals, my gems, come over here, duplicate my Ring of Master, and then you can put all that stuff away again, just using your store supplies. Let's see how many items we got today. Okay, I'm going to switch up the way we put our items away. So when I use this activate display prep, it does everything for me. It's really fast. It's very convenient. Downside is it just puts it away. You can't actually look at them. So I'm going to come over here to the relic transfer station and transfer them, which is going to move them into this chest, right? So give it a second for the chest to fill up. Great, 15 items went in there. So now we know it's going to be 15 items that are going to get put away. I'm going to cancel the display, and that way I can actually open the chest, and we can take a look at what they are. So the 3 armor pieces I was wearing will now make their way onto a display. The Cliff Racer in a jar. There we go. Clean up that view a little bit. Anyway, Daedric helmet, dwarven sword, the elven claws we found, the replica of the Ring of Master, which actually is a pretty cool looking ring. Scaled armor, scaled boots. We got that snowberry cheese that we found. Of course, the treasure map we also found. And a book, right? So pretty cool stuff. This Daedric helmet was the last set piece that we found, or that we got from the Khajiit trader, but I can't wear it. Heavy armor. That's how it is. Okay, once you close the chest, it's going to say, do you want to display all the items? That's when you say yes, and it's going to go ahead and put it away for you. There you go. 15 new items today in about 15 minutes. I'm really enjoying this, doing random quests and going to new locations. We're finding lots of items very quickly. Stay tuned to next episode where we'll find more items. We'll bring them back here and do some more cool stuff. All right, thanks for joining me. Hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. All those things. I appreciate it.